Are you following me, sweetie? Don't lie. It simply can't be a coincidence that you're here too, at this exact hour. I guess you're just that attracted to me. Nope, no car tonight. The weather's too nice to pass up a bike ride through the city. Actually, I was just enjoying the view from here. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a drunk by the alley bashing his head into the wall, and a cop on the other side buying 5Gs a Fant. I guess the hallucinations are never enough. Yep, typical. Just another night in Haywood. Oh, and how could I forget? The prettiest bartender at Blackout standing right in front of me. Pero huwag mong sabihin sa kanya, ha? Kasi out of my league siya. Yes, she is. She's got these intoxicating, fragrant eyes and soft, tempting lips. And she's a lot stronger than she looks. Jesus Christ. Of course I knew that. Otherwise, I'd be pretty concerned about you working late nights all the time. Don't overthink it, sweetheart. Just means I know you can take care of yourself. But tonight, you'll let me handle everything, won't you? Here, let's get this on you. You okay? The helmet's not too tight or anything? Okay, good. Can you hear me okay? Cool. The Bluetooth has been shitting itself lately, so I wanted to make sure I could hear your pretty voice. One more thing. What? It's gonna be chilly. No fighting me on this. I'm not gonna have my girl freezing her ass off on the back of my bike. What about me? You're so cute when you worry, but I promise, I'll be fine. It's really not that bad out right now, and I enjoy it a lot more than the heat. Seriously, anything is better than the heat. Halika, prinsesa. Ipapakita ko sa iyong ang pangalawa kung paboritong bagay sa siyudad na to. I'm sure you can figure out what the first thing is. Handa ka na? Kapit ka nang maghigpit. It's a surprise. You wouldn't want me to ruin the surprise, right? I know you're tired, but I promise I'll have you home at a reasonable time. Maybe. Just trust me. Who's gonna notice? Well, your roommates can always come get you. They can find you first. Am I now? Let's say they didn't like me. I'd still have your undivided attention. Your arms wrapped around my waist like this, wouldn't I? That's funny. I know you're just bluffing. Not too far. It'll be on the right. Yeah, just between those two buildings. Yes, sweetie. I wanted to bring you to a bunch of corpo towers. But I think you might like this a bit better. Pangako. Watch your step. It's just up these stairs and behind that wall. Yeah, it's very much tucked away. I wouldn't be surprised if corpos did catch on eventually, though. All they do is drain the only fucking resources we have. I'm sure they do, but for now, it's just a little secret among the locals. I do have to warn you that there might be some glitching in your cyberware. Something about old signal systems overlapping. Nothing to be concerned about. I've seen some people lose their shit though. Obviously because they're just empty shells of flesh. Nakakabwisip na puro tupa ang nasa paligid mo palagi. If you ask me though, it feels better than fan or glitter or any other half-baked street drug. It feels like you're alive for the first time. Okay, maybe that was an exaggeration. Personally, my brain just goes quiet, and who knows how long it's been since that's happened. Yeah, okay. If I really wanted you to join a cult, I would have convinced you to start yelling at people on the streets. You know, like those guys who patrol city center all night. Consider yourself lucky. They're usually harmless, but really annoying when they start following you. No, definitely not from personal experience. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Hindi ko naman kasalanan. May magabagay lang talagang kusang nangyayari. But anyways, we're here. Halo Park is right behind this wall. Yes, but you have to close your eyes first. I want it to be a surprise. Hindi yan kalokohan. Pumikit ka muna, please. Just slip your hand into mine and slowly, you're fine. It's just a few more tiny steps. And open. All my life, I've never seen anything like this. Yeah. The sapling, I meant. Yeah. Do you feel that change in the air? That clarity? And the lightheadedness? It's off-putting at first, but God, I could get used to it. I can't imagine anything better. Well, maybe one thing, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, ka lang? I'm here, okay? I know it's a little scary, but our bodies are just so accustomed to having so many implants. It probably needs some time to figure out what the fuck is going on, and then it'll pass. It's worth every glitch to see actual nature in this shithole. Kahit ano, ibibigay ko makikita lang ng kakaiba. It really is beautiful, isn't it? It's so real. I mean, it's still a tiny sapling, but I can't even imagine what it would be like years from now. It's wishful thinking, yeah. But I'd like to think it'll grow bigger one day. All we can do right now is to enjoy it while it lasts. I pity this tree, though, and anything organic that grows around here. Because the city is fucked. Everyone's just thinking for themselves. No one has any real dreams or ambitions. And if they do, there's hardly a chance they achieve it. I guess it's a little pessimistic, but this is the world we live in, unfortunately. Of course I do. To go to the moon. Ano? Nagulat ka? Grabe ka naman. Akala mo hindi ako marunong maging sensitive. Yeah, there's a guy downtown that sells tickets. But have you seen how much they cost? Try 4,000 bucks. Each. Unbelievable. With the amount of cyberware I have on me, I can barely afford to pay Doc, let alone drop 4 bands on a trip. And watch my body physically disintegrate before cyber psychosis sets in? Yeah, right. Of course I've thought about it, but I think I'm too far gone. I don't think stopping is an option. Not for me. And when that time comes, just know that I would have done things differently. If I had the chance to go back, I'd do it all over again. But that's just not the path I chose. And I have no intention of sitting here regretting it. One of these days, I'm going to die a shitty, gruesome death, so I don't exactly have any bigger plans. But I'm hoping by then, I'd at least have visited the moon. I mean, yeah, it's somewhat unattainable right now, but what else am I supposed to do? Just accept it? That life is always going to fuck us over regardless? The way I see it, we're born into a terrible life and have to work terrible jobs. And like the first snowfall, we disappear faster before anyone can remember. But what matters most to me is what I do while I'm still alive. My mom fought tooth and nail to raise me. I owe it to her to make the most out of whatever time I have left. And whenever people ask me about my goals, they're always expecting something grand, something bigger than myself. Most people have debt to settle or deaths to avenge. But it's really not that serious for me. I just want to ride my bike whenever I want and breathe some actual air. As long as I'm able to just dream freely, I really don't care what it would cost me. That being said, my first order of business is to take you to the moon. And once we get there, you're going to love it. Sisiguraduhin kung magugustuhan mo. You're going to see how big this universe actually is compared to us. And how much of it I see in your eyes when you stare back at me like that. Every time, I find myself lost in thought and frantically swimming back to shore. But then I realize This is exactly where I want to be. Drowning in your world. And even if I'm gone tomorrow, I could say I had lived to be with someone so beautiful and worth dying for in every lifetime. Bawat buhay. So come with me one day. You promise? Maybe one day we'll see this sapling grow into something bigger. But until then, masaya na akong nandito kasama ka.